waiting on the weather to break so we can get out. It's still kind of crappy out there, but we're going to go for it today. It's time to get out there and get it started. Everybody's up here. We're all kind of glassing different ways. We're going to spend a couple hours up here. We got to look at this thing and try to find some sheep. It's a big country though. I don't even know how we're going to get on them. It's just big country. We have literally seen everything today except the sheep. So next couple days we're going to be up here in this high country glassing as hard as we can, try to find a ram. Looks like it's about to get a little bit rough. There's excitement going on right now. Quentin was walking up the hill, turns around and puts his binos up on the ridge, and there's two rams standing there. They walk over a little bit and lay down. These conditions have changed. We were coming off the mountain last night after finally finding sheep. And this started blowing in, and I mean, it's just, the landscape's turned white overnight. We got a pretty good layer of snow here. It's gonna be a long, slow ride back to the camp. This weather is not cooperating at all.
The Savage Outdoors is brought to you by Savage Arms, the definition of accuracy, and Field and Stream, where traditions begin.
All right, the guys are loading horses. We've got a big group of guys headed out, so we got a bunch of pack horses. We've been sitting here 4 days, or 3.5 days really, waiting on the weather to break so we can get out. It's still kind of crappy out there, but we're going to go for it today. It's time to get out there and get it started. Art's going to try to fly some of the equipment out ahead of us, and maybe they can get camp set up. If not, if we got a long ride, it's going to be 6-7 hours in the saddle, and then we're going to be in sheep country, and hopefully tomorrow we can start chasing our stone sheep. I'm excited about this. This is a hunt I've been waiting a couple of years to do, and we're with the best, Gundahoo River Outfitters. We'll see if we can't get it done. We got a 6-hour ride to get into camp. We got here, it was a long ride, butt's a little sore, and 2.5 hours of it was in the dark. But we're here, we're all excited. Get up first morning and I've got fog again. It's just, we're socked in. There's nothing we can do on this sheep hunting. If it breaks, maybe we'll be able to get up high and look at some sheep, but right now we can't see the tops of the mountain. There's no way we're going sheep hunting. It's just not gonna happen today. So it is what it is. We've finally got into sheep country. It's the 7th day we were up here, and finally we're able to get to horses and get up into some high country. We've only got like an hour before dark, and we're just trying to do a little glass, and we got camp down below us here. From where we were camped, we're a 4-hour horse ride, basically straight uphill. Just in a quick look here, way down at the bottom, there's a cow and a calf, a moose, and a sow and a cub grizzly way out there. We have literally seen everything today except the sheep. So next couple days we're going to be up here in this high country glassing as hard as we can, try to find a ram. That's all we can do. All right, yesterday we were excited because we could see the tops of the mountains today. The sun's out, blue sky, hardly any clouds. Man, I hope today's our day to find a ram. They should be on the sunny slopes, sitting there in the sun, enjoying it. That's where I'm gonna get when I start glassing, so I can warm up a little bit. Guys got the horses about ready. It's time to go hunting. This is what we've been waiting for. Hopefully we can find one. Kind of got high enough now. We're starting to get kind of serious, trying to locate some sheep and see the world from up here. My horse wants to get nice and close. Yeah, looks like he's mad at me. I guess that'd be the 5 days of riding him 6 hours a day. I'd be mad too. This is no easy walk. Well, there's a little bit of excitement going on right now. Quentin was walking up the hill, turns around and puts his binos up on the ridge, and there's 2 rams standing there. They walk over a little bit and lay down. One is definitely not a shooter, and the other one is, we're not sure yet. He's laying with his butt toward us, and you can't age him or tell if he's full curled from here with this angle. We're kind of talking about leaving somebody up here to watch and us going around and trying to see if we can make a play on him and see if he's legal or not. First stone sheep I've ever seen though. His head's starting to hurt. He's studying. He hasn't looked that hard at anything since he was in school. And that was a girl he was looking at. It wasn't his books. If it's not legal, that almost hurts worse than not seeing one. Especially when we get over there and put him in the scope. All right. The guy wants to go look. We're gonna go look. My fingers are crossed. Might say 5 or 6 pairs on the way over there too. Let's roll. We found a spot we can't get down. I bet you we're within 350 yards of them right now. There's no way to get down this without killing ourselves. I'm taking another layer off. While Quentin tries to figure it out. We may have to go up to get down, which I'm not excited about. But it may be what we gotta do. We're in a bad spot. All right, in theory, we're probably 250 yards away. We don't know that for sure because we can't see him. We gotta get over this little rise to the next rise. I just hope he's gonna be big enough. That was a crazy climb. And we were going down. Takes almost an hour and a half to get into position, and all we were doing was side hilling. We weren't climbing. It was just the country's that rough, that intense, a situation to try to get there. Weather's just getting nasty. It's blowing in. We do get in shooting range. Quentin thinks the ram is legal, and we just can't put it together. We spooked him. He knew something was there, something wasn't right, and he ran off. And I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to do. Everybody is just so frustrated. It's just killing us. I didn't even have words for it. Talk about something that'll take the morale out of camp. It just happened. I just can't believe that one sat there with those other two bailing out of there like that. We ran them right out of here. We almost got a shot. We just couldn't quite get it on film. Nope, I guess we got to start the crazy climb out of here. Because it was nuts getting here, I can assure you that. God, I don't even know what to say. I'm just frustrated. Snowing. Well, the guys ran off the mountain, I walked off the mountain. But, you know, we're back at the horses, we're gonna head back into camp. Mountains are kind of covered now, the snow's coming down heavy. Definitely a big change, it's been hot every day, and now we were talking about how warm it was, couldn't believe it, and now it's super cold, so. About an hour ride back, and dinner time, little mountain house for the stomach to replenish from today's Mount Kilimanjaro hike that we just did, so. Sure is pretty out here though. Well, guys are packing up behind me. We've almost got camp broke down. We only brought enough supplies to stay up here for 2 days, so we've got to head back to what we're calling our base camp. Horses need feed, and these conditions have changed. We were coming off the mountain last night after finally finding sheep, and this started blowing in, and I mean, it's just, the landscape's turned white overnight. We were coming off the mountain, we couldn't film any of that, and it was just crazy how bad that snow was coming down, and we got a pretty good layer of snow here. It's gonna be a long, slow ride back to the camp. Should probably take us about 4 hours, and we're gonna see what we're gonna do, try to regroup. I don't know that we could find those sheep again. It was so far up in the mountains there. Probably have to ride around into a different valley to even attempt it. So get back down there, we're gonna check it out and try to make a game plan, but this weather is not cooperating at all. It's snowing like crazy. Well, after 10 long days, weather has just come in. The snow is super deep up on top of the mountains. It's probably gonna push the sheep down, maybe even into the timber. I'm not even sure if we can climb up there or not. We're gonna have to punt and kind of give up on this thing. We're gonna come back though. I'm gonna hunt them. We're gonna be back next year, and we're gonna set it up and try to do this again so we can try to get an opportunity at a good stone sheep ram. Frustrated, but we're not quitting. We're back in British Columbia with Gundahoo River Outfitters, and I'm excited because it looks like the weather's good. It's supposed to be good most of the time we're here, and first day out we see sheep. Round 2 is starting off a lot better. All right, we're back in British Columbia at Gundahoo River Outfitters. I'm ready to go. I'm gonna shoot my rifle here at 100 yards, and then they've got a 500-yard gong over here, and I'm gonna go shoot that and just check my data. I've got the Bushnell long-range hunting scope. I'm shooting 150 grain 270 ammo. It's fusion ammo. When I was at home at 700 yards, I owned them. So I'm gonna check my 100-yard zero, then I'm gonna go shoot 500 yards and see how I do. There he goes. We're here. This is home sweet home. Crystal sent you some laces.
Oh, awesome.
The old man's got them. Hot pink.
Hey, like these babies.
She was laughing so hard when she did that.
Cord, neon cord.
They would be able to see me.
That'd be tough.
Yeah. She was real proud of finding that. She came running down there. Give them these.
I bet.
But we're kicking this back off. We're back in BC. Unload this gear and we're out of here. You know, we've got to wait 6 hours before we can even hunt, so we get camp set up, and if the weather stays clear, we might go give it a look today. We didn't get our sheep last year, but we're gonna get him this year. I'm excited about this. Look at how big that mountain is though. That's intimidating. It's gonna be good though, we're gonna have fun. Let's get it started. I'm gonna start carrying gear. We see sheep, first day. There's one that looks like he might be legal, but he's got a tighter curl. The one in the middle is not legal for sure. The one to the right can't tell, but it's a tight curl as well. And then there's one below that we just can't see it. He's sitting there in the shade and the lighting's just really bad. It's hard to see up in there. If we want to know if one's legal, we're gonna have to go up there where they're at. We're starting this off right though, first day rams, right? Let's go do that then. Don't leave nothing there. We went down and tried to find a way to get up on that ridge and couldn't do it. Came back here and getting the horses set up, and they walked over the top, I guess. They probably saw us down here and just finally said that's the second time they've been there today. Where they're at, we're just gonna go further up the valley, do some glassing, and tomorrow make a plan to try to go up there and find them. Can't believe they got out of here on us. All right, make sure to tune in next week on Savage Outdoors. We've got a 2-week series. That's right, we're gonna be back here with Gundahoo River Outfitters. We're gonna do everything we can to get it done. I promise you one thing, this is an exciting show you're not gonna wanna miss. Thanks for watching Savage Outdoors. We'll see you next week.